Hey, how's it going? It's Walsh here, sick as always. Welcome to episode 2 of my Ruthless SSF run on the Settlers League. So, Pyroclast mine is definitely getting better. I still struggle pretty heavily with physical damage, and of course, I don't really have CC. It's not like when I was using Ice Trap, where you're chilling and freezing everything. Everything just kind of runs at me and makes me die. Bear Trap kind of helps a little bit, but not a lot. So far, though, mapping is going pretty well. My clear speed is pretty solid. My single target is nice if the enemy doesn't move around a lot. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you near the end. Mainly, I just wanted to get a lot of completions done today, so I was just doing all my tier 1s, and before I do the tier 2s, I like to have, all except for like 2 or 3 of the tier 2s, and then I kind of do them all at once. My single target is pretty decent. I definitely struggle, like I was saying earlier, with enemies that move around a lot, but to be honest, like, it doesn't feel that bad. It's definitely, like, it's nothing compared to how bad Cleave was. And I would say Pyroclast Mine is definitely up there. I wouldn't say it's a strong skill to level with or start the league with, but it's definitely not a bad one. Anyway, doing some more tier 1s. I believe that was my final one. And I decided to do my first 3-1 of the league. I almost got rid of Archmage, but I'm going to save it because I'd really like to play that this league. And we got Swift Brand. Okay. Not what I wanted, but hey, whatever. I was lying, by the way. This is the last tier 1. This is the final one. As you can see with the single target, it's not too bad. I mean, I still have a ton of damage to get on the tree. I've mostly been focusing on getting life and trying to get some resist. I'm still not res capped right now, which is kind of awkward, but it is what it is. I got a full ship of boots. Unfortunately, they were all trash. But I'm not gonna complain. I mean, honestly, like if you could just like target farm specific pieces of gear, I'm not sure if you can. I'm not sure if it's completely random, but if you can, that would be pretty nice. And I got a grace from a freaking vase. How perfect is that? I don't think I've ever had a grace or determination day one. Not to mention I've also dropped a herald and what that is and this belt apparently. What is going on with this league? I am getting insane RNG. I don't know if it's like I actually don't know because I was gonna say I don't know if it's the league mechanic, but it can't be because I got Grace from the vial or sorry the vase, and I just got that randomly right there. So I don't know what to tell you, man. It's just a good league so far, I guess. I get a pretty nice wand here, but unfortunately it's +1 to all cold skills and not fire because of course it is. I mean, I can't complain too much. One of my weapons is really good, but the other one is absolute trash, completely worthless. But hopefully we get a new weapon soon. I can't really gamble on anything. Like I know you can gamble at the town to try to get some gear, but I am spending all of my money upgrading all the things, trying to get better laborers. I really want to do the automatic mapping thing just to see how it is because I already have a bunch of tier 1s starting to save up, and it would be really nice just to automate them all, but it might not be worth it. I don't know. But that's what I want to find out. Hopefully, hopefully they're pretty good. The main thing I want to know is can they give you map returns? Because that would be awesome. But again, I have no idea. Started clearing out some of my tier 2s because now I had most of them in my stash. So I was just going through those. The plan for my tree this league, I'm going to get 20% increased maps. Then I'm going to go up the center through expert reconnaissance and get the 2% key rack chance, along with the extra scouting nodes. And then I'm going to grab the shaping for cold damage, grab up that wheel, and then I'm going to go down to the right and grab the shaping for fire damage. I don't know if I'm going to get lightning as well, because eventually I'm going to have to drop Purity of Elements for something else. I mean, maybe not, though. Maybe, because, like, here's the thing. Like, Purity of Elements is amazing. Being ailment immune is really nice. But at the same time, it prevents me from using a better amulet, which could give me a ton of life. It could give me resist. Like, even right now, I have like, what, 20 or 30 cold res, which is pretty brutal. I'm not going to lie to you. Granted, though, I'm still going through the maps, as you can see, clearing out tier 2s. Not that tier 2s are crazy, but when you don't have that much gear, they kind of are. Pretty much the only thing that kills me outside of the random, like, Soul Eater Hasted mob, which, my god, do I hate those, is the League mechanic. The League mechanic kills me quite frequently, but a big part of that is just the fact I'm not res capped and my health pool is pretty low. I did get a Prism Weave, which is pretty fantastic because hopefully I can re-roll a melee character at some point this league. I have a lot of like characters I really want to play already that I'm already thinking about. So if we do get the opportunity to play melee, I will. But there's some other skills I really want to try. Anyway, knocked out a tier 3 because I figured why not. I really just want to get more points. I finally encountered one of these things, and I decided to fully charge it. And I'm going to tell you right now, that was a terrible idea. See my XP bar? Like everything was fine. I'm killing everything at this point. I went for like a good streak of not dying, but unfortunately, I deleted it like 3 times. I'm pretty sure I died 3 or 4 times just to this node, which was pretty brutal. Not gonna lie to you. But we did get all the ores, so that's worth it, I guess. The main dream right now is to get charged mines. Charged mines would be incredible. But even more importantly, I almost think Minefield should be my dream gem right now. Outside of, like skitterbots. Skitterbots would be amazing. I also am not really in a huge rush to get up to yellow tier maps, say Petrified Blood. Because to be honest with you, my Uber Lab is kind of whatever right now. I'm pretty much mainly just doing fire damage, and I don't really have a reliable way of chilling. I mean, right now I am, just because one of my weapons has like a high amount of flat cold, but I might not always have that, so my Uber Lab is kind of meh right now, so I'm not too worried about it. But eventually, if I ever get a skitterbots, it would be pretty fantastic. If I got skitterbots, my damage would be so much better. My health pool is getting a little bit better. I did take Oak for the quest reward, and I finally got a decent ship. Not too bad. I'm not gonna say it's crazy. I was feeling pretty confident, so I threw out another 20k ship. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it doesn't return with trash, but we'll see. I will definitely say my best ships so far have been like between 1 and 5k value, and it's just been food. And granted, it's pretty much always just been currency, but I mean, like, currency is what I need. Anyway, knocked out some more tier 3s. I am 5 completions away, and then I can start taking the Kirak nodes. But to deal with that, I had to deal with this bleeding wolf, which is fine, no big deal. Like I was saying, like the only thing that really kills me outside the league mechanic is physical. So once I can actually get some solid evasion gear, I think I'll be okay. I mean, I'm not gonna say this character is ever gonna be tanky or very survivable, but it'll be a lot better than it is right now. Anyway, taking out some more tier 3s, and of course, every map boss is just high physical damage, because why wouldn't it be? And we are inching our way closer, little by little, to Kirak. I've also set myself up on the tree, so whenever I want to start blocking stuff, I can, which, granted, that's not going to be for a long time. But I've also positioned myself so I'm right next to all of the shaping nodes, so I can take those whenever I'm ready. I'm probably not going to take those until I get Kirak, though, because honestly, yeah, getting higher tier maps is cool, but that's not my concern right now. So even though this ship was trash, it did give me a ton of items. I mean, you got 8 body armors. That's kind of crazy. Which, like I said, they're all bad. But I mean, getting just a bunch of loot like that is pretty cool. So hopefully, eventually, we actually roll something that's not absolute trash. Decided to go for another big ship because why not? And yeah, pretty much my strategy with the ship, nothing basic. Just find the highest percent return on one of the harbors, and then send as much as I can. And if I don't really have anything, then I just sell food, man. I decided to run a scriptorium because I only needed one more tier 2, and lucky enough, she actually dropped it. So this right here is my final tier 2, which is really nice. Now I can just focus on getting tier 3s and tier 4s, and the boss was deleted, which I greatly enjoy. Val Pyramid, I hate this map with a fiery passion. I hate this map so much. So freaking much. I died to the boss like 4 times. There was like no mods. There was like straight up no mods, but they just delete me. Anyway, went did some tier 4s, and as you saw, I now have 20% increased map drop. So now I'm going to go up to expert reconnaissance. I can't even say the word. I'm going to go up there, get the Kirak nodes, and then get some shaping. And yeah, things are looking good. Things are looking pretty good. I really do enjoy the fact that you collect gold over time, but you can't use it to just outright buy like currency. That's a nice helmet. Unfortunately, it doesn't have resist, but it's pretty nice. Like, I did not like Ruthless with gold. I mean, it was fun, but I didn't like how you could just, like, buy currency nonstop, because I think that's way too strong for this game mode. I don't really like that. Like, in Ruthless, you shouldn't be able to just buy infinite currency, pretty much. I'm not down for that. But in this league, it feels really nice to just like constantly build up currency, build up the gold. You have to use it for your upkeep. You can use it to buy more laborers, upgrade your stuff. I really like that. It's a pretty cool mechanic. I know it's really early. It's like day 2, but man, I hope this goes core, man. This is so fun. I love this so much. Got another ship, which was pretty nice. I got Chaos Orb, got a decent body armor for leveling. Nothing too crazy, but hey, pretty much like all of my currency has come from the mechanic, and I finally got a Kirak mission. Unfortunately, I don't have a scouting report, but that's okay. Got a pretty nice belt. If I get one scouting report, not only is that going to be a free completion, but also it's going to refresh Kirak's shop, which hopefully he'll sell me something else. I got a triad grip, which is pretty funny because one of the characters I want to play actually needs that. So I guess I could mark that off, I guess. I also got pretty lucky and found another support gem that I need, which is Mark on Hit. Obviously not for this character, but I mean, that's a really nice support gem to have, especially this league. I gotta tell you, this is the best ship I've had so far. Not only did it give me the life rune that I needed, but 3 alchemies and 2 fusings is pretty rad. And I got my Runesmith up finally. It's been quite a while. I've been waiting for this. And to be honest with you, this looks awesome. Oh my god. Wait, nearby allies as well? Oh my god, dude, this is gonna be such a fun league. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's not a crafting bench where it like puts the mod on the weapon. I think it's the implicit that it changes, right? I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure those are like basically like enchantments. I got an Oro's Sacrifice, which I don't know, whatever. I was gonna vendor it for Alk Shards, but that just kind of like feels wrong. Maybe I could find a use for it this league. I have no idea. Got a Cassia, which is pretty cool, and she actually dropped a Blighted map. Now, I don't know if the map runners can run a Blighted map, but I did finally, after a lot of grinding, unlock it, and I tried it, but no. Could you imagine if they could? That would be awesome. So I only have a tier 4 runner, and on a tier 1 map, they have a 27 to 29% chance of dying on tier 1. Like, what? They're terrible. So I guess you need to have like tier 5 or maybe even like tier 6 to reliably do tier 1. Or maybe like even at high tier, they're always just have a high chance of dying. I don't really know, but of course he died. Of course, 27% chance, died in his first map. What an absolute casual. He dies more than I do. And he found nothing on the way. Nice. I did end up getting a tier 5 guy, and his percent chance to die was 19%, and he also died. But to be fair, he did complete one map, and he started running the second one, so I'm going to check that loot really quickly. And the first one was dog shit, okay. Also dog shit. And alright, nice. Hey, if you made it far in the video, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I am level 78, 21% of the way to 79. My character is looking pretty decent, to be honest with you. I need to get more strength. I do have steel skin being automated right now, but it's super low level, so it does pretty much nothing. My currency is looking, honestly, amazing. I have 10 alchemies, 5 chaos orbs. It's kind of ridiculous, to be honest with you. 10 chance orbs just sitting here. I've got these runes saved up. I don't know if you could stash these somewhere in the town. I didn't see a place, but I'm also blind, so I have no idea. Map pool is okay. I kind of did some dumb stuff and wasted a lot of maps, but we're fine. We got enough maps I can run back. I have 26 completion. My tree is looking like this. I have 20% increased maps found. My next point will give me the 2% additional chance to get Kirax on completion. I am not going to go down here and get these nodes yet. What I'm going to do as soon as I get this, I'm going to come up here and get Shaping the World. I'm going to come down here, get Shaping the Mountains. And then I'm going to come up this wheel, get Overloaded Circuits, come up here, and I think I'm gonna rush the pack size wheel. I might not. I might just get this, come down to Shaping the Mountains, and then just honestly, I might just get more map drop chance. Might get to 30%. That's usually what I do, because normally I think I go to 25% before I get Kirak, but I just really want to start getting scouting reports. But yeah, that's my plan. I don't really have much in terms of gear saved up. I've pretty much nothing, honestly. I mean, I have this nice belt. That's pretty much it. My gear really hasn't changed at all. I did put the semblance on, which is pretty cool. I have a nice little health pool now, especially for a saboteur. But I mean, my resists are not good. Granted, they're not that bad because I do have the amulet, but they're pretty bad. Let me just show you real quick. Yeah, don't worry, we're almost Red Scat. We're almost there. Now, in terms of my town, the town is kind of whatever right now. I keep losing my map runners. They just keep dying. They can't even run tier 1. And it's so expensive just to reroll this. Like, look at this. If I want to reroll this, it's 1,200 gold. I do have a tier 7 farmer, but I'm not going to buy it. I'm going to skip over it. I do just want to get more map farmers. I don't know. So I think my problem is I'm not using 2 map runners because I'm an idiot. But I assumed that if you had 2, they would just run different maps. But maybe they don't. That's the next thing I'm going to test. I'm going to see if I can just use 2 map runners, if that'll make it better. In terms of my skill tree, nothing too crazy. I did, I get my damage notes here at Heart of the Flame. And what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to put 1 point in Physique, That way I can level up Steel Skin some more. And then I'm going to come down here. I'm going to take Heartseeker. It's pretty much the only damage I can get right now. My dexterity is kind of low, but I'm not too worried about that. I'm also going to put a point in Cold-Hearted Calculation, just free damage, because why not for 1 point? And then go from there. Anyway, just want to say once again, thank you for watching, and I'll hopefully see you tomorrow.